Now let's talk about superior or cephalic. So superior means up, 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 or above, nearer to the top of the head. So when I said something is superior, meaning it is more closer to the head, either you call it superior or cephalic, especially when you're discussing about the brain or something that is closer to the brain, you now use that word cephalic. So superior means up, it is above, it's at the top. Example, the upper limbs is more superior to the lower limbs. So when I talk about the upper limbs, I'm talking about from this region here, or this region. And when I'm talking about the lower limbs, I'm talking about from this region here. So as you can see, the upper limbs is above the lower limbs. So in anatomy, especially in gross anatomy, you don't say it is above. You will say the correct anatomical word or position or direction is it is superior to the lower limbs. It is what? Superior. Instead of using the upper limbs is above the lower limbs, you just go straight and say it is what? Superior to the lower limbs. Now we have inferior or caudal, nearer to the bottom of the feet. So inferior caudal, we are talking about most times the tail. The tail is most times called the caudal. Why inferior means below, 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 lower. So if I said this is superior and this is inferior, superior means what? It is above, and inferior means what? It is what? Below. Example of this inferior, I can say the lower limbs is more inferior than the what? Than the upper limbs. This means that the lower limbs is what? Lower, below than the upper limbs. So the lower limbs are the legs. We are talking about the legs, the knees, and the foot. While the upper limbs is the hand, forearm, arm, and the shoulder region. So the lower limbs are what? Are inferior to the upper limbs, meaning that it is lower to the upper limbs. Now let's talk about superficial. So when I mean something is superficial, it means it is close to the skin. So we have what's called the superficial and we have the what's called the deep. So superficial means it is close to the skin. Example, the heart is example, the pictorial region. The pictorial region. So here is my pictorial region. Those area in which the breast is located, both the where the female and the male breast is located, that's what's called the pictorial region. So in this pictorial region, it is more superficial. So it is superficial because it's located at the surface of the skin. When something is closer to the skin, we said it is what? Superficial. And when something is inside the skin, we said it is what? Deep. Now deep away from the skin. When something is deep, we said it is what? When something is inside or far away from the skin, we said it is what? Deep. Example, we have the heart. The heart is deep when compared to the breast. The breast is located at the pectoral region at the superficial fissure of the skin. So superficial means it is closer to the skin, while deep means it is far away from the skin. It is inside the skin. Now, intermediate. So when you hear the word intermediate, it is always in between. It is always in between. Now, intermediate is between the superficial and the deep structure. So any structure that is intermediate means that it is not classified as the superficial, nor it is classified as the deep.